Yeah, the bucket's out again, ladies and gentlemen. I told you yesterday to enjoy the win. No matter how ugly it is, no matter what, enjoy the victory because you don't really know what you're going to get from this team from one day to the next. And today is a perfect example of that. Jays lose 5-3 in extras. 11 innings, to be exact. Against the Detroit Tigers and drop to 64-58 on the year and lose the series. Now you welcome in the White Sox. Great. And this game didn't start all that bad. Bottom of the third inning, you get a little bit of luck. Terrible play from third base. I believe it was Candelario. A little routine ground ball to third goes through his legs. And Bobichek comes in. Hernandez gets on base because of it. And the Jays have a 1-0 lead in the bottom of the third. We move to the top of the sixth inning. Miguel Cabrera comes up. And he hits number 500. Congrats to Miggy. Much deserved for the big fella. Obviously had a storied career and cap it off with 500 dingers. Big job for Miguel Cabrera. And that ties the game at 1. Bottom of the 8th inning. The Jays got a runner at third, or it was his second base. Either way, scoring position with 2 out. But Lourdes Gurriel Jr. hits an RBI single to right field. In comes Corey Dickerson. The Jays get a 2-out knock in the latter goings of extra innings, or of a ball game, to take a lead. That felt foreign as heck. In this series, guys, with that knock, I believe there's something like 2 for 26 or some stupid number like that with runners in scoring position. Awful numbers. Just horrendous numbers for the Blue Jays this series offensively. But Gurriel gets the knock. And you got the 2-1 lead. You got the ninth. You got Adam Simber out there. He gets the first 2 guys. All right, good stuff. He's got 2 strikes. He gives him a double. Okay, that's okay. You're still winning. All right, they bring in Taylor Sacedo. And I kind of understand the move. Think about it, Jays fans. I mean, I hate that Tim Mays is down. Williams came off the IL. If he's here, he should be available to pitch. That's just my take on that. But he was down. He threw 10 pitches yesterday. Do you trust Brad Hand? No. Kirby Snead hasn't pitched a lot in the bigs. Do you trust him? No. Who's the next guy? Where's Ryan Borucki? Actually, where is Ryan Borucki? I have no idea. Maybe he's hurt. He's on the IL again. I don't know. But they go to Taylor Sacedo to face the lefty, Willie Castro. And Willie Castro, it's a ground ball to second, and that is, oh my. Are you kidding me? I'd say in the last video, extend Simeon, or was it 2 videos ago? I think it was the last video. Marcus saying, extend this guy, find a way to sign him, and then he does that. The most routine of routine ground balls. Yes, he was running it out from home. Doesn't matter. It's a routine ground ball to second. He wasn't on the run in either direction. It was right at him. He set up. He got the ball clean. And he fires it in the dirt. Vladdy can't pick it. The other Castro comes in to score, and we are tied. You are that close to winning the game, winning the series, winning back-to-back games, your bullpen not blowing a lead. And that is what happens? Oh my God. As I've said before, great teams find ways to win. Not so good teams find ways to lose. And the Jays, at least lately, have been finding countless ways of finding ways to lose. Whether the offense ain't going, whether it's the bullpen blowing up, whether it's getting a bad start, which is rare, but it happened to Alek Manoah in his last outing, but it happens. Or it's this, apparently. But we aren't done yet. We're still tied. We still have a chance here, okay? Top of the 10th inning, you bring in Brian Hand. I mean, heck, who else you got at this point? You need a strikeout. He can't give you that. Gives him a sacrifice fly to Jonathan Scope. I mean, can't blame him too much. He didn't. No hits were allowed by Brad Hand, but the run does come across, and now you're down 3-2. We go to the bottom of the 10th inning, and Alejandro Kirk does an incredible job in getting barrel the ball and hitting it to left center. Vladdy tags. He comes in to score from third base. We're tied at 3. All right, so we got a second chance at this. We're awful in extra innings, but let's just keep going here. They bring out Kirby Snead to go in the next inning, and he's facing Miguel Cabrera, Candelario, and Castro. Oh, God. He gets Miguel Cabrera striking out looking for the first out of the inning. Big time out, right? Huge out. Then he gets the pop out. All right, no one's moving. There's 2 out. Willie Castro doubles. And who scored? Robbie Grossman. Now you're down. But to make matters worse. No, sorry, it was Daz Cameron. Who the heck's that? I don't even know. He's hitting like $150 this year. Well, that doesn't matter because he ripped an extra innings double. Now they lead 4-3. But they weren't done. I think this is Willie Castro, one of the damn Castros coming up. He rips a double in the exact same spot. I guess no double defense doesn't exist. In comes Daz Cameron. It is now 5-3, and Kirby Snead, after getting Miggy, after getting Candelario, and Grossman not moving off a second, gives up back-to-back doubles, and you're down 5-3. Can you imagine if you put up a 0 there, and you're coming up now with Kevin Smith in second base, with Bo, Simeon, and Vladdy up, ready to win this damn ball game? But no. Can't happen. Because Toronto Blue Jays flipping baseball, man. This year, it's been something else. It really has. Let's get to the stats, even though half of them are meaningless. Bo Bichette, 3 for 6 in the game of the run scored. Oh, you for 500 in the day. Yeah, well, a couple of those offers were in massive situations. Gurriel went 3 for 5. You got to give him the credit. The 2-out base hit in the 8th inning to take the lead. You got to give him credit for that. He did a great job. Vladimir Guerrero, I don't usually write down stuff for guys who didn't have great games, but Vladimir Guerrero Jr. went 0 for 4 with a run scored. Yeah, because he got put on second base. And he walked twice. He's mightily struggling. And I wrote another stat on here that I never write. Vladdy was 0 for 4 with a run scored, 2 walks, and 6 runners left on base. There was a time early in the game that led to the Teoscar Hernandez reaching on an error and Bo scoring the first run of the ball game. Vladdy comes up with 2 on and nobody out. Rips into a double play. Comes up in the 9th inning. Looking to do some damage. Can't do it. I believe at one point he had 2 on and 2 out. Can't do it. He's in a massive funk right now. And I got to be honest, this kind of hurt the team today. We've talked many times before about the offense being so good that if a guy's slumping, it's okay, these other guys will pick you up. Well, the team overall is slumping. As I mentioned earlier, they're like, 2 or 3 for the last 27 or 28, and with runners in scoring, it's atrocious. It's gone awful against Detroit. You watch Drew flippin' Hutchison go 4 1/3, 4 2/3 of no earned runs? Hello? It's terrible. And Steven Matz was great. Again, another start. The start from your starting pitcher, which was great, but it falls apart and blows up in your face somehow. I'm not saying just the bullpen, because today was your defense and then your bullpen and extra innings who just couldn't go in any without giving up a run. And your offense just stunk all game long. It stunk all series. I wrote down the stat here, guys. Ready for this? The Jays against the Detroit Tigers, who are not a very good pitching staff. You look at the starting pitching over the last 3 games. Right, Willie Peralta yesterday, he was probably arguably on paper the best starter out of the 3, and yet you found a way to beat him, score 3 runs, and you're lucky you got an unreal pitching performance. Game 1, Alexander had an ERA almost 5, and he went 7 shutout innings, or 7 innings of 1-run ball. It was a Vladdy bomb, that was it. And today he made Drew Hutchison look like a flippin' Cy Young Award winner. You weren't facing Garrett Cole. You're not facing these other... Well, you're going to be facing Lance Lynn tomorrow, the ERA leader in the big leagues. So what the hell are you going to do tomorrow? Steven Matz went 6 innings on 5 hits. Only struck out 1 guy. Was one walk and one strikeout? I don't know. I wrote things fast because I was quite angry. So that's that. And then Trent Thornton came out in a 1-1 ball game. I think everybody and their grandmother were ready to rip Charlie's head off at that point. But who else do you have? Like, you have Simber, you have Richards. Okay, well, that's nice. Well, who's going in the 8th? You got to find somebody. You need that bridge. And that was Thornton today, and he did okay. He allowed a double, but got a couple of strikeouts. Didn't allow any runs to cross. So he did a great job. Trevor Richards, clean job. 1 inning, no hits, no walks, no strikeouts, nothing doing there. Adam Simber went 2/3 an inning, allowed 1 hit, and of course he gets charged with that run. It was an unearned run, obviously, because of the damn Simeon error. And then Taylor Sacedo goes a third of an inning. No real stat line for him because he got 1 out, and then obviously 1 run scored on an error, so that's not even a hit against. And Brad Hand went an inning, allowed 1 run, but didn't allow any hits, no walks, no strikeouts, but it obviously wasn't an earned run because they were plopped to second base. And then Kirby Snead went 2/3 an inning on 2 hits. It was the 2 damn doubles and 2 runs and a strikeout. And Connor Overton came out, walked the batter in his third of an inning, and that was it. I don't know how to feel, Jays fans, honestly. Yeah, we saw yesterday the Red Sox lose, the A's lose, the Mariners lose, and we won, and we're like, oh, we're kind of maybe somewhat trying to crawl back into this, maybe. No. The way this team played today, this is not a playoff team. I love my team dearly. And look, even if they go on a crazy run, that's great. But from what we've witnessed, since the Jays left Toronto after that 9-2 homestand, has been downright abysmal. And the teams you have played, they haven't been world class. You face Seattle. You face the Angels. You face Washington. You face flipping Detroit. And you've won what? Like 3-4 games out of all those? This signified the end of the year for the Toronto Blue Jays. They didn't play the Yankees. They didn't play the White Sox. They played teams at that point in time below them in the standings. But other than the split against the Angels, you lost every series. I don't know I'm done. I don't know what else to say, guys. I will be here every day, though, doing these videos for you guys. And I'll be on tomorrow's game. Lynn versus Manoah. That's the pitching matchup. So at least I get to watch Alek Manoah on the mound. That's going to be exciting for me. Obviously, I had a chance to talk to him before the season on Blue Jays Center. So it's going to be really cool watching him live at Rogers Center pitch against a very prolific offense in the White Sox, the division-leading White Sox. We have a great pitching staff. The ERA leader in Lance Lynn is not even close. Second's Robbie Ray at 2.79. I think his is like 2.2. It's not even close. All right, I'm done. Enough of this nonsense. All right, so you know what, guys? That's going to do it for this one. You enjoyed the video, not the game today, because there's a lot not to like from today's game. Smack that damn like button. Do appreciate that. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. Comment down below your thoughts on the video. That's in the game. What'd you like? What'd you not like from today's ball game for the Toronto Blue Jays? Twitter is down below for myself. I'll send me a DM to like great stuff. The Instagram link is down below as well. So follow up there if you have not done so already, all right? And I will talk to you guys. Yep, I'll be here tomorrow night, Jays edition. Game 1 of, is it 3 or 4? Yeah, either way. You got a series against the White Sox. Lance Lynn gets the ball for the White Sox, and Alek Manoah gets the ball for the Blue Jays. 7:07 first pitch there at Rogers Center, and I hope to God we can see something good because I paid money to go watch this nonsense. All right, so thank you guys so much for listening and watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. We'll talk to you guys then.